Alright, what's going on, guys? This video is heavily requested, and probably one of the most asked questions I get is how do I stop, or how do I get out of 10k or 15k jail? Now, most people get stuck in a range of between 8 to 15,000 views, and the graph looks something like this, where it goes slowly, shoots up really quickly. You think your video is going to take off, and then it just completely flatlines. The reason people get stuck between 8 to 15k is because YouTube's like testing the video, and depending on your swipe rate and how many people they decide to test it to, like determines how many views you're going to get stuck at. Now, one of the first things I want to say is it's completely normal. Like, it's going to happen pretty much to everyone on nearly every channel, unless your videos are really insanely good, or sort of you get lucky and your videos just take off straight away. Now, I want to go to, what do I want to go to? I want to go here. I want to just say that it is completely normal. So first thing you have to know is that it's completely normal, right? It's going to happen to everyone. It had to happen to me for probably 6 to 7 months on a bunch of different channels before I really figured out how to take off and go viral. Now I'll show you the channel that I made recently for the challenge. You can see that the first video, 10,000 view jail, right? Second video, 40,000 views. But what you have to understand is this video, it kind of shot up and it got a bit above 10,000 views. It's not a great one to show you just because this channel did end up taking off pretty quickly. You can see this one got 2.4 million views. But one thing you have to notice is these videos here that all have different amounts, right? When one video gets pushed, the rest of them get pushed, and people are on your channel, so they're clicking onto your videos, they're watching your different videos because they're on your channel, and therefore like the views are going to go up. So, but the thing is, if that one video didn't take off, like look at this shot up to about 15,000 and then slowly crept up. It kept creeping up just because people, look, channel page is 80% of the views in the last 48 hours on that video. Now, come down to another one. So first one got 10,000 views. Well, first one honestly got like 5,000. Second one got about 10,000. Third one got 0. Maybe this one got 15,000. I'll show you, like, it went up to about 11k. It was stuck at 11k for a while. Then one of my videos took off. This one started creeping up, and it's just consistently gone up. But you can see browse feature, YouTube search. It hasn't been coming from the shorts feed. It hasn't been like pushed into the algorithm. It's got stuck at that 10k. But then due to my video taking off, the rest of my videos got pushed. So that's something you have to know, is that your videos will get pushed once one of them sort of breaks out of that 10, 15k view jail. So it's completely normal, and it's going to happen to everybody. Probably definitely going to happen to you if you're watching this. So it probably has already happened to you. So the first thing you have to know is completely normal. Second thing you have to know is actually a good thing, right? So instead of, I'll add another page here. So instead of your videos not getting any views, just completely flatlining, just 0 views, right? YouTube's actually recognizing that your videos are somewhat decent, so they want to give it to a test audience, right? So they're giving it to a little bit of people here, then they shoot it out to the audience, and it stops. And the most classic example of a video, or like a viral video I see, especially on a new channel that has never broken out, is something that looks like this. So it creeps up, and then it shoots up like this, then it flatlines, and then it slowly starts taking off again. And it might just creep up views every hour until it completely takes off. So if I zoom out, it's probably going to look something like this. And I know I have a ton of videos on the graph that look something like this, and then this is over maybe like a month or so. Like, it takes a while. Alright, so you have to know that it's completely normal. It's actually a good thing, because if you, there's like there's 3 different types of channels, or like trust of YouTube. So there's one channel that gets 0 views, then there's one channel that gets 8 to 15k, and then there's a channel that gets sort of however many views their videos deserve. So it's just like based on reaction, right? I can't be bothered writing it out, but it's based on reaction. So when you first start a channel, you're most likely going to be in this sort of 0 view glitch or jail, whatever you want to call it. And some videos will creep into here, but if you post for a long enough amount of time and you take a break after you get 0 views, you come back, you keep posting, your channel's going to end up moving into this sort of 8 to 15,000 view range per video. Then to get out of that 8 to 15,000 view range, you sort of have to break out of it. Like, it is pretty hard to break out of, but you just have to consistently put out videos that get good VVSA, so viewed versus swiped away rate, and good average view duration, with average view duration being like the key part. The reason is because YouTube wants to keep people on their site. So if you make a video that keeps people on their site better than someone else's video, then your video is more likely to get pushed, right? So I'd say after a few weeks of posting, every single video you post should be in this sort of 8 to 15K range. And after maybe, I mean, it really just depends on the video quality, your video analytics and stuff. But after a while, your videos should start to, once YouTube trusts you even more, it should start to like creep up. Some of the videos that get really good analytics might take off a little bit like this. And then once you're pretty established with YouTube, you have sort of like somewhat of a community sort of thing, then you're going to be pushed into like, your videos are just going to get views based on how well the audience actually likes it, right? So my advice, if you're getting 0 views in your videos, this is what I do. I'll just write it out. So if you're stuck in 0 views, then what I do is, I'll just put this in the middle and then, okay, so if you're getting 0 views, I would take a 1-day break between videos. All right, so you post a video on Monday, it gets no views, so then you skip Tuesday and then you post on Wednesday. That makes sense? So you just skip 1 day. Then during this period of skipping, while you're skipping, you want to be like warming up channel, right? So during the Tuesday, or honestly during Monday as well, but we'll just say Tuesday, you're warming up your channel, meaning that you're using it, you're commenting, you're liking, you're subscribing to channels in your niche, stuff like that. Then when you post on Wednesday, your video should get pushed. So Wednesday video gets 8 to 15K views. Right, so then you post again on Thursday and video gets 0 views, right? So you do the cycle again. So you posted Thursday, then you're gonna skip Friday, and you're gonna post on Saturday. Then the Saturday video gets 8 to 15K. And then over time, as you repeat this cycle, maybe you get lucky here. Maybe you post on Saturday and then you also post on Sunday and it gets pushed again, right? So then it has between 8 to 15K. And then as you just keep repeating this, you post, if you get 0 views, you skip the day, you warm the channel, you use the channel, then you post again, right? As you do this cycle over and over, you should then move into sort of the 8 to 15K views. We'll call it jail, right? So what this situation here, the way you get out of this is by having a high VVSA and having a high average view duration on average over a lot of videos. So at the start, right, you can honestly post, like if you're stuck in this jail, you can post a video that just say it has 100% retention and 90% swipe rate, and just say it's a minute long, right? It can have insane statistics, but it can still get stuck in 8 to 15K view jail because YouTube doesn't want to push you out yet, right? So you want to just continuously post videos with high AVD and VVSA, right? So you're consistently posting videos with those two things, like really high, and you're trying to actively improve each of those in each video, right? So you got to be improving something every video. You got to be trying to increase the average view duration and VVSA every single video. And what I'll do is I'll make a video in the coming days, one about how to improve or increase the average view duration, and then one on how to improve the swipe rate, right? So you're actively improving each of these in each video, and you're doing this over a long period of time. 2, 3, 4, 5 days isn't enough to cut it. You got to be in the like 3, 4, 5 weeks. So just continue posting every single day that you got pushed. So post every single day that you got pushed the previous day, and just keep improving the average view duration of VVSA, right? So if we come, I'll make another one of these pages. Just say you're posting video here, 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 and that's 1 week, right? So then you do that for 2 weeks, you're still stuck in 10K jail. You do it for 3 weeks, you're still stuck in 10K jail. 4 weeks, right? Then on the 5th week, you have one video that goes absolutely viral. It gets, just say, 10 million views over the course of a few months, right? But this sort of motion, so YouTube's based on like just consistency, motion of your channel, stuff like that. So this one video here is improving the consistency of your channel, right? So the next week, even though all the videos aren't doing insanely well, right, they're a tiny bit better than when you first started, or the previous weeks, right? Because you have that consistency and that motion of your channel, right? So this video here, just say it gets 10 million views, and instead of getting stuck in 15 to 8K jail, you get stuck in like 20 to 40K jail. And some of your videos are starting to get pushed out. Your previous ones here, these ones are all increasing in views. They're doing that thing where I said, where they start like moving upwards like that, instead of just being stuck there. All of them are doing that, and that snowballs your channel. So even though this one video is the only one that's gone super viral, the rest of your channels are picking up, the rest of the videos on your channel are picking up views and sort of increasing as this one brings sort of momentum to your channel. All right, so then post for at least, like, honestly, you should never quit. If you're getting stuck in 8 to 10K jail, you should just continuously be posting and trying to improve average view duration of VVSA. But I'd say, like, you can't complain if you haven't been stuck in that jail for at least 1 to 2 months. Like, realistically, you could post really good videos and you could get stuck in that jail for 1 to 2 months, and then your videos could take off and your channel could really take off. But I think that like 1 to 2 month spot, maybe even like potentially 3 months, just depending on your niche and stuff like that, you need to be posting for at least that long to like sort of not expect, but have a high probability of going viral. And that also includes having that like high average view duration, high VVSA videos, because if you don't have that, then you're just not going viral. So now, just say you've been posting for 3 months and your videos, now they get views based on performance, or the analytics, right? So you might post a video, and you might post 5 videos, all 5 top out at like 20K views, but then you post one and it gets a few 100,000 in the first day, right? This is where pretty much all of your views and all of your revenue are going to come from. I'd say most people say like the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the revenue comes from 20% of your videos, and like that is true, but I'd say it's even further. It's like 90% of your revenue comes from 10% of your videos. So you don't need to consistently be hitting massive ones. You just need to like consistently be growing the channel, posting views, and just as over time, like it's not linear, it's really exponential YouTube. So you might be stuck in like something like this, and then it just takes off and it just continuously goes up at the same percentage rate every week. But because your views, like 10% of a million views is 100K, but 10% of 100 million views is a million. So it's just like it scales exponentially, right? So post for at least 1 to 2 months, maybe even 3, with high statistic videos, and then your channel will be in sort of like this area where every video has the potential to go viral, and only the ones with good analytics or good like audience engagement will actually go viral. And that's still not going to say that every single video you post with high sort of analytics is guaranteed to go viral, but it just improves this chances of like actually going viral, because you can have the best video in the world and you can still not go viral. You can still not get views, right? I saw like a good analogy where like if you're making good videos, then you're throwing darts at like a dartboard like this, right? And you're making good videos and you're throwing darts at a dartboard. Some might land here, 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 and it might take you ages to hit the bullseye. But once you hit the bullseye, right, like, I don't know how to explain it properly, but it might take you a while to hit the bullseye, but if you're not making good videos, then you're not even throwing the darts at the board. You're throwing them out here, and you're not going to be able to hit the bullseye no matter what you do. Like, you can't... Imagine the board's only there when you make good videos. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're not making good videos, then you have no chance of hitting the board because it's not even there. So you have to make good videos over a long period of time. Just say every time you post is one dart, you throw at the board, and eventually one hits the bullseye and gets what you want. But this whole board isn't even there for you if you're not making good videos with good analytics. So, I mean, I know this didn't really like teach you specifically how to make viral videos for your own niche, but because I don't know what niche you guys are in, I can't help everyone's niche. This is just sort of like a general walkthrough of sort of the natural organic growth of a channel, and like people see channels blow up in the first week, and that's pretty unrealistic, especially if you've never gone viral before. Like if you have gone viral, then you can go viral a lot faster because you know what to do. But just remember that every time you post is sort of another chance at going viral, and you just have to keep posting. For this is here. These would be the two most important things in my opinion. Actively improve each video. So you're studying your analytics, you're studying what's working, you're studying what's not working, and then you're just posting every day for a long period of time, because that's when you see the results. So, I mean, I hope this helped. I hope it made sense. It makes sense to me, and if anyone has any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you guys. By the way, if you made it this far, then you're probably like one of the few that's actually like really serious about going viral and blowing up on YouTube. So if you want to join my Discord community, then you can ask questions and like help out each other. I'm not selling anything, it's just like a good place for people that want to blow up to go. So yeah, link is in the description.